Cheers to the first 100 subs on the Fallen Heathen channel. You know, I first started this channel when I reached 25 subs. I made a similar video, and every 25 I was going to do something like this, but there was a big stall in the channel on subscribers, and I kind of just forgot about it and kept making videos. But, you know, this is a really unique feeling, realizing that people actually care what I have to say or are getting something out of the content. You know, when I started this channel, I was going through what some people would call maybe a midlife crisis, and I was really, you know, diving into my thoughts and my life, and I just figured, instead of having this inner monologue and flushing all these things out in my head, let's just start making videos, and maybe somebody else out there is going through something similar and it would help them out, or somebody they know is going through it, or, you know, a kid that is troubled, and maybe some of my life stories and would help them and understand what's going on, or whatever, you know, help their kid out. So I'm very appreciative, you know, to the people up to this point, you know, 103 subscribers that are now following the channel, and I hope that they're getting something out of it. You know, I definitely don't want to get audience captured. I had one video kind of take off talking about Oliver Anthony and his divorce. It got way more views than any of my other videos, and it's easy to want to just lean into that kind of stuff, you know. As big of a narcissist as people think I am, I don't want to get stuck just, you know, chasing likes and views and stuff like that. You know, I don't ask on my channel for likes or subscribers or anything, just because I want my work to speak for itself. You know, I've always been that way, even when I was building off-road cars and stuff. Plus, everyone already knows how social media works. If you want to continue getting someone's content, you subscribe to the channel. If it's something you like, you give it a thumbs up. We all understand how social media works, so I'm not gonna beg or ask for subscribers and likes. If you're getting something out of the channel, you know how it works. So I really appreciate it, you know, and I also feel now an obligation to continuing to make content that y'all like, you know. And it's hard to think that, you know, I'm glad, you know, this isn't my full-time job. Too many creators get caught up in you know, once this is their only source of income, continuing to beat on the same horse that got them to the race. But I'm not there yet, and hopefully I don't ever get there. I want to just continuing to make videos that are, you know, helping me flush out some of my own ideas and maybe helping some of you out. So cheers.